What's going on, brothers and sisters? Chris here from Namaste Gaming, and man, do we have a lot to cover for the Sky Pirates of Tyria patch. In this video, we're just going to be taking a quick overview of the actual content, but you can expect follow-up videos on the balance changes over the next few days. As always, links will be in the description below. Let's get to it. First things first, let's talk about the new Aetherblade Retreat dungeon. This place is tough, yo! A lot of players have been asking for more difficult content, and this should scratch that itch. I think of myself as a pretty average player. I'm not necessarily going to have the best timing or positioning all the time, but I run good builds and I know how to properly use my skills and abilities, and I tend to be a pretty quick learner. I can't carry a group, but I can pull my own weight, and for the record, I think this dungeon is going to take me a lot of tries. And I feel like I'd have to be the worst player in my group to have a good shot at finishing it, to be completely honest. Whether this strikes you as a good or bad thing is largely a matter of your tastes and playstyle, but I'd be surprised if even 50% of the players who try this dungeon end up clearing it. I'm not sure if it's bugged or if they just purposely made it extremely unforgiving, but it's just kind of filled with dick maneuvers that seem almost designed to break up pugs. It's weird. I'm really actually quite conflicted on this one. I think the game needs more difficult content in general, but I'm not so sure that a temporary dungeon that makes up the primary content of a patch is the best way to do it. What I will say is that I like the aesthetic of the dungeon overall, and my amazing deductive reasoning skills were correct in guessing about the in-dungeon jumping puzzle. So, you know, small victories, I guess, even if my party was too busy wiping on Frizz to discover just how long the jumping puzzle would have taken me. As far as the rest of the PvE content goes, well, there's the scavenger hunt. Yeah. So that's the PvE portion of the patch. If you've had a chance to run the new dungeon, let me know what you think of it in the comments. I'm curious to see where you stand on the difficulty level, as well as just what your general thoughts are on it. Moving on, we've got some new gem store stuff. Finally, we have 3 more purchasable armor sets. I don't know how many of you guys watch Dante's videos, but he's been on about this for ages, and I agree. The more armor skins available, the better. They're one of the few things worth buying for people who don't collect minis, instruments, or tools. More of this, please. Also, more armor skins available from other sources would be pretty cool too. I've said it before and I'll say it again, when endgame is based around aesthetic customization, it's probably a good idea to keep feeding us new stuff. And this is the first armor skin in roughly, forever? So yeah, let's get the skin factory working a bit harder. Wow, that sounded kinda terrifying. Skin factory? Really? Anyway. Also in the gem store, there's the axe to complete your set of unbreakable gathering tools, and the custom PvP arena starter kit as well. Not a lot to say about those that hasn't been said already. Finally, we've got some quality of life improvements, so that's always nice. We finally got AoE looting, although from what I understand, it's currently bugged and only works if you specifically assign it a hotkey. Either way, it's probably my favorite thing about this patch overall, and it's going to make life a lot easier for my F key. We've also got gifting available in the gem store, which is pretty awesome, although I do find it kind of amusing that it took them nearly a year to implement something that will make them even more money. Oh, Anet, you so silly. Nevertheless, it's good that it's implemented now. I know I've personally wanted to gift people gem shop items a couple of times, and the lack of functionality baffled the hell out of me, so as a fan of things that make sense, this is a change I can get behind. Now all they need to do is rework the Trading Post UI, give us a guild management interface that isn't equivalent to being waterboarded, and get that LFG system into the game, and we'll be in great shape for the game's 1-year anniversary. Just some related updates real quick. The Mesmer guide got absolutely crushed by these new changes. I went from being literally 95% done to maybe 20% done just because of this patch, so cheers to ArenaNet for that one. It won't take me nearly as long this time around because I've already got most of the replacement build figured out, so I'll probably tuck into it this weekend and try to get it out for next week. Before I get to that though, I do want to cover the balance changes for you guys, so those videos will be coming to your sub box over the next few days. That's it for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, do me a solid and click like on your way out. And if you're new around here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Much love to you wonderful people, and stay black.